Another video from the infamous Thompson'S Kennels coming live to you from Hoodwoods, baby. Whew. Excuse the way I sound. This is what happens when you kill yourself working and then on your free time you decide to cut fucking grass after it rained when it's like fucking triple digits and steaming. My fucking brain is fried. Cutting this shit is horrible. But, you know, like my pop says, cutting grass is a good problem to have, son. I'll be like, yeah. Try to be positive about this shit. But there's a video up on, I guess I'll kill two birds with one stone. We'll do an update on Flex here. What's up, Flex, man? What's up, son? What's going on, Flex? This is Flex. Young male. This is a son off a Mailman and Cookie. He would be a he'd be a belly mate, not a belly mate, a half brother to Flash. He's a half brother to Geronimo. I mean, the list goes on. I love this dog's demeanor. He pulls a lot of his traits from his mama Cookie. This is an easy dog to take care of. And, you know, dealing with some of the hounds that I have is kind of you can rarely say sometimes, hey man, that's an easy dog to take care of. He's just like his mama Cookie. He pulled a real, you can see Mailman in him, but when I look at him, ever since he was a little puppy, I see more Cookie in him than anything. And he acts like Cookie, you know what I mean? He has his moments where you see Mailman in there, but for the most part, it's Cookie. Real easy dog to take care of. That matters, you know. I'm not in the business of just trying to create a bunch of psychopaths and shit. I want intensity, but at the same time, this on and off switch, I've been pushing this in my program for the last couple of years. But Flash here, belly mate, brother to the Corona dog. Like I said, real nice little, he's a young male. He's approaching the cusp, but he's young. Like I said, I got plans for him in the future. But I'm rambling. I'm sorry, my brain's fried. I done been out here cutting grass. This was more or less about the cable run. I got some fucking emails about wanting to do the review on the cable run, the pros and cons of it. We'll start with the pros. It's a great free conditioning tool. I use it more as a tool. It's not a permanent setup. I constantly rotate dogs in and out on this. But it's a great way of having free space. When I mean mine's is about 60, 70 foot long. An old electrician buddy of mine had a spool of this cable. I know it was like 100+ foot. He was like, man, you want it? And gave it to me and shit. I said, I think I'm gonna make a run. I got the pulley system set up for it. I lengthed out my chain. I like my run with the chain being able to touch the ground, just so you don't have no dog wrap up and hang itself or nothing crazy. My run has 2 feet of chain on the ground. But as far as the hyper ones that I have, I throw them on here and they literally run laps on it. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the slat mill, flirt pole, spring pole work. But, you know, being able to have a dog, like, if you wanted to do a nice little keep on the dog, I would put him on this prior to it, just because, I mean, it trims them up quickly. You know what I mean? And like I said, you can play fetch on this. And I love to play fetch on this run. And, I mean, it's a hell of a tool. The cons of it, and why I'm skeptical of putting this on, doing more setups like this. I may do one more, maybe not this long. Where I'm at in the country, this shit is a lightning conductor, okay? For people who don't know, when you have these runs with this wide open kind of space and stuff, you know, some people were talking about maybe I should do a couple that's in the woods. I may put one in the woods. But like I said, I'll see how it works out. And my fear is a dog, I have to cut a nice track, because dog could get hung up real easy. But when you have this kind of wide open space and any type of metal and shit, it is a lightning conductor. Second part of this shit is collar rub. I haven't had it frequently, but some dogs who learn this run a certain kind of way, because Flex. I put him on it the other day, and I think all night I just heard it going. You done ran yourself stupid last night, man. I got a lot of rabbits and shit. But the collar rub issue. Some dogs learn how to run this run and they'll stay within the parameter underneath the run. And then you got some dogs that is going to stretch the chain out and almost walk against the run. And that puts a lot of strain on the collar. So I have seen some of those real wild bucking dogs that I put on here. I seen an increased rate in collar rub. So that's a concern with this type of setup here. Because like I said, they'll have the ability to stretch it out left or right hand side and almost pull it tight against the cable and then walk up and down the run. And like I said, that puts a lot of strain on that collar. And I did have issues with collar rub with certain dogs, but the majority of them I really haven't had it. Just like I said, it just been them wild bucking, hard-headed ones. But other than that, the fact that it is a lightning conductor, fact 2, the collar rub, like I said, other than that, I really don't have an issue with it. Other than having to take his ass off when I got to cut the grass and shit. But like I said, too, that's another factor in having this kind of setup here. I mean, having to cut grass with these dogs and having to move them. So I may just, like I said, do 2 more of them, see how I like it. I think I'm going to go way shorter with the second one. I think I want to do maybe a 30-foot, and we'll see how the dog works on that. Hey, get that chain out your mouth, man. And like I said, any other dogs that ain't used to having something constantly hanging up around them, initially they may start playing with the chain, but I haven't had an issue with that other than fucking Sniper. I mean, he tries to fucking act like it's a damn spring pole or some shit when he gets excited. But other than that, really no issues with the run. And this is Flex, yet again. This is Cookie and Mailman. And I hope all is well in YouTube land, and I'm going to get me some fucking sleep, man. I got to get at least a good 4-hour power nap, man. It's been relentless. But you got to get it while the getting's good. And like I said, I hope everyone have a blessed one.